Hey everybody, it's Anna. Welcome to our final card in this week's tarot story. So today we have the Five of Wands. This is our second five this week. That means it's our second challenge point. We started on Monday with the Five of Pentacles, and today we have the Five of Wands. So Wands is connected to the element of fire. It's about feeling energized and confident and inspired. And I think when this card comes up, the challenge point is about engagement. So when people look at this card, they sometimes think these guys are having a fight, like a real conflict. But I tend to think of this card as depicting sparring. It's as though these guys are in an athletic tournament and they're challenging each other and pushing each other, and they're getting better together. Their skills are heightening and their energy is getting stronger. So the momentum here is getting really strong because they're engaging together in something that they love and they want to get better at. So when this card shows up, it suggests to me that we need to ask ourselves, to meet the challenge point, we have to engage, bring our passion to the world and let it really flow. Get it challenged, get it provoked. And that might mean very well reaching out to others who are like you, who get your passion or who have the same passion themselves, and really working together to make each other better, to bring these things, this idea, this image, this vision to the surface. And as any challenge point and any of the other trajectory shows, the challenge point creates the momentum that if you pass it, you have tons of energy that carries you through for the rest of the work. So this week we've been struggling with a narrative of the mind, which is about impoverishment, which is about working hard, which is about things being difficult. And the reason the mind gives us this narrative is, for one thing, it believes that narrative is true. But secondly, the mind wants us to be very orderly and controlled in what we do because it wants us to be safe, right? So the mind is often very nervous around passion rising to the surface and passion actually taking over. So it makes sense to me that the mind this week has been trying to push us into a more orderly, regulated way of being because it's actually kind of nervous of what happens when your passion really surfaces and begins to lead the way. So consider the work we've done this week about like negotiating with the mind, kind of disabling the narrative in the mind has been leading to this point where you don't have to be trapped in fear of the unknown, but are ready to really see what you're made of. Let yourself engage other people so that this passion can come to the surface, because this is the only way forward actually for intuitive or creative people. Is you have to finally just give in all the way to your passion and let it run. If we are not ready to do this here, if we don't reach this challenge point, we end up letting the energy dissipate and we kind of go backward, and that just means we have to build to the challenge point again. So today, ask yourself, are you ready? Are you ready to get out in the world, engage other people, and let that passion peak so that you have a lot of momentum built up to carry you through all the way to your goal. So I'll see you next week for our next tarot story. Bye.